which is on a higher level Buddhism or Taoism, and what are the differences between them. Today, let's break it down thoroughly and get into the details. Let's start with Taoism, a religion that is native to China with a long-standing history. It officially emerged during the late Eastern Han Dynasty. But if we trace its ideological roots, they go all the way back to the Spring and Autumn and Warring States periods. Taoism is deeply intertwined with the philosophies of ancient thinkers like Laozi and Zhuangzi. In fact, Taoism holds Laozi in the highest regard, revering him as the great master of the Tao, and it considers the Tao Te Ching its supreme classic. In Taoist belief, the Tao or the Way is the origin and fundamental essence of everything in the universe. Every blade of grass, every brick and tile, all things and all phenomena, everything contains the Tao dot. So Taoism emphasizes living in harmony with nature. Followers strive to align themselves with the Tao, seeking unity between man and nature, a state known as heaven and man as one. That's why many ancient Taoist practitioners lived in seclusion in mountains and forests, immersing themselves in nature to attain spiritual insights. Now, let's look at Buddhism, which originated over 2,500 years ago in ancient India to China. It was a foreign religion brought in from afar. Its core teachings come from Shakyamuni Buddha, whom followers revere as the founder and teacher, the one we commonly refer to as the Buddha. Buddhism teaches that the world we live in is an illusion, and life is filled with suffering, aging, illness, and death are all inescapable parts of human existence. Add to that the emotional pain, love and hate, separation and longing, unfulfilled desires and sorrow. It's like an endless cycle of suffering. According to Buddhist doctrine, this suffering continues in a cycle of reincarnation, seemingly without end. The only way to escape this cycle is through nirvana, a transcendent state beyond worldly existence. Only then can one be freed from this endless suffering. When it comes to the goal of practice, Taoism and Buddhism diverge significantly. Taoism focuses on this life, aiming to cultivate and transform the body and spirit. A typical Taoist approach combines internal alchemy and external practices. Internal alchemy doesn't literally mean creating a pill inside your body, but rather cultivating one's morality, spirit, and vital energy, doing good deeds, being kind-hearted and maintaining harmony within. External practices are even more diverse, such as breathing techniques and exercises aimed at strengthening the body and extending life. In ancient times, Taoists believed that by refining special elixirs, they could prolong life or even achieve immortality. Martial arts like Tai Chi also have Taoist roots. Through these methods, Taoists aim to achieve longevity, and in some cases, even dream of ascending to immortality. Just like the immortal sages portrayed in mythology, who are often shown as Taoist hermits. On the other hand, Buddhism's goal is to achieve liberation from the cycle of birth and death, reaching nirvana and ultimately saving all sentient beings. The results of Buddhist practice are placed in the next life. This ties into the Buddhist concept of karma, across the 3 lifetimes past, present, and future. These 3 are tightly connected like links in a chain. According to Buddhism, those who commit evil in this life may suffer either now or in a future life. Conversely, those who do good will reap blessings in the next life. For example, someone who helps others in this life may enjoy a fortunate and peaceful future life. In terms of methods of cultivation, the 2 religions also differ. Buddhists rely on meditation and introspection. Through chanting, reciting scriptures, and deep meditation, they work on purifying the mind and attaining spiritual awakening. Think of monks, secluded in temples, sitting for long hours in silence, chanting scriptures and focusing inward to realize the truths of the Buddha's teachings and achieve inner peace. Taoists, in contrast, place greater emphasis on physical cultivation, developing the essence Jing, energy Qi, and spirit Shen. Essence is one's physical vitality, Qi is life energy, and Shen is the spiritual consciousness. By balancing these 3 through various methods, one can transcend the ordinary limitations of life and achieve higher states of being when it comes to objects of worship. The differences are also stark. Taoism worships a pantheon of natural deities, such as the 3 pure ones, Yuanqi, Lingbao Tianzun, and Dao Tianzun, the highest gods in Taoism. There are also the 4 sovereigns, the 8 immortals like Iron Crutch Li, Hun Xiangzi, and Zheng Go Lao, and gods of heaven, earth, mountains, rivers, you name it. Taoism sees divinity in all aspects of nature. Buddhism, on the other hand, centers around the worship of the Buddha and his teachings. In addition to the Buddha, there are many bodhisattvas and arhats. For example, Guanyin Bodhisattva is known for her compassion, always helping those in distress. Arhats are enlightened beings, each with unique powers and stories, serving as role models for practitioners. Although both Buddhism and Taoism are rich in wisdom and profound in philosophy, their differences are quite substantial. So what do you think, which one is truly on a higher level?